All right, guys, memento of truth. Let's see if this hunk of junk starts. What's up, jammers? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Will It Start? That's the big question on today's agenda. Jason, will it?
I doubt it.
Ryan, will it? What?
All the biscuits.
Got it.
Nothing, right? Okay. Hey guys, Jason here. This was the beginning of a long week, can I just be honest? It was a week that Ryan and I would just prefer to forget. In fact, we didn't even record half of it. You ever had a week like that? Alright, so we're...
What's going on, Jason?
Alright, so we have this cool little 4-scan computer setup, which is pretty awesome. We bought the enhanced version, which was $10 a year, something like that.
Ooh, big baller.
We're gonna connect the computer to the truck computer and we'll see what happens here. There we go. And then we have a switch. Oh, switch. That's it. All right.
So now what are you gonna try to do?
So now the idea would be, we have a second key here that we got cut at Ford, at the Ford dealership. And what we found out is you cannot erase the codes on your old key unless you have a second key. So we bought this one, so now we have two. We're gonna erase the codes off of both of them, and we're gonna reprogram them to this truck, and we pray that this works. So if I understand this right, you tell me, Ryan, is we're gonna cycle, we're gonna turn this off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then we're gonna take key one, we're gonna go from off to run. We're gonna leave it there for at least 6 seconds, so we can do 10, be fine, make sure. Then we're gonna turn it off and remove it and stick the key number 2 in. We're gonna go to run for at least 6 seconds. And then we're gonna turn it off and we should be done.
Telling you it's in program mode.
All right, so off.
Yep.
Right?
2 1000, 3 1000, 4.
No, we have to go on.
Okay, now on. For 6 seconds. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000. Take that one out.
Okay.
1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000. That's it. Let's see it. Lock it. Unlock it.
That's never happened before.
That's never been able to do that, Jason. Doesn't matter. Do that one.
I know.
That key's bad then. Remote start, just try to kick. Let's shut all the doors and see what happens.
Right there.
That was it trying to start.
Mm-hmm.
That key's an issue.
It is an issue. We made a little bit of progress.
We got further than we were.
All right.
So
we at least we have a key fob that works.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what we talked about earlier. I think this is an avalanche of problems. Multiple problems. So one problem was the bad key fob.
Yes.
Right? So that's problem one.
I think so. All right, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Discouragement.
Yes. Day 17 of trying to figure out how to start this truck. For all you haters out there who are like,
you're never gonna get that started after you take the dash.
You're gonna have trouble when you take that out.
You are right. Score one for you.
Yes.
Thank you for the vote of confidence.
All right, well, we have tried so many things.
So finally we diagnosed it down to what we think may be the issue, probably not. the PCM. We can't communicate with the PCM. It's not allowing us to touch it.
Powertrain
control module. Yeah. Powertrain control module. So we have another truck just like this one. We pulled that part off of there. We've installed it, and we're gonna go see if it starts. So cross your fingers.
It always does that. It always does that.
Same exact. Now the question is, can we communicate with it?
Well,
right?
Yes. So it did not start.
I know you guys are shocked, because we are. Now, the battery's disconnected.
And there's no chime.
And there's no chime.
And our lights are on our dash. You can see that, right?
Right.
Ready?
But watch this, folks. Now there's a chime.
So what are you doing exactly?
I'm just putting pressure on the end of this key and causing this to go deeper in, which is sending all the modules information.
So we next hooked this up back to our forescan.
Back to forescan.
And we did the live, what was it called? The
live data read for
live data read for the ignition switch.
KEW_SW something.
Yeah, and so we could see if it was communicating with the module or not. When it sits like this, it says nothing, and when you push it in, it says key in. And then we found that when you turned it to on, what would it say?
It's fault.
Fault. But when you pushed it in on, it would say key on.
Right, but it still would not start the truck.
Right.
Because there's a fault internally.
Right. So what'd you do just a little bit ago, Ryan? What was your plan?
So my grand solution was to take, again, we have an extra truck that we haven't told you guys about yet, and take that lock cylinder out, even though the key isn't programmed to this truck, and just insert it into this hole. And if it made a noise, immediately we knew that our cylinder was bad.
So how'd that go for you?
Immediately it made a noise.
So we got a new cylinder keyed to our old key. And we also purchased a new key and a key fob so that we can reprogram both of our new keys so that we can, if there's an anti-theft issue, we can unlock that also. So we are planning ahead.
Yes.
So we are, what percentage do you think we are of?
Likelihood of this being the issue?
Yeah.
Oh, at least a solid 2%.
A solid 2.
Solid 2. Right. Every bit of 2.
Well, let's change it out. Let's see what happens.
Well, so this is our PAT system, this little black ring right here.
And the PATS is the anti-theft, right?
Passive anti-theft, something or another. So there's 2 tabs on either side, and I can show them to you guys once I get it off, probably a little bit better. You gotta pull up on the tab.
There we go. So basically that reads the little chip code from the key.
Right, this little guy comes in here, and they communicate to the BCM.
So technically, even if we replace the cylinder at this point, it probably still shouldn't work because we haven't programmed the keys to the BCM.
Correct.
Okay.
And then it's actually pretty easy.
So now the cylinder needs to come out next, right?
Right, so you insert the key into the cylinder.
Okay.
You do not turn it all the way on, like that would be on. You turn it to ACC, which is 1 click before on.
Yeah. And
then underneath here, there's a little tab that you push in. Did you see the lock go up? Watch the lock go up. You see it? Yep. Now it's out. Sorry.
Easy as pie.
There's the old one.
All right.
Now, in theory, because we technically programmed the 1 key, in theory, it might work.
Well, we can try it theoretically.
I don't know that we want to, though. I say we do the whole key program thing again.
Okay. All right, so new key cylinder installed.
Yep. Now we need to do is connect the battery.
PATS installed.
Yep.
So now we'll connect the battery, and then we're gonna program our keys.
Well, if we connect the battery and put the key in the ignition and it's not chiming, we got another issue.
Yeah, all right, let's try that at least. Well, the good news is the display didn't turn on.
Moment of truth.
There's a chime. We've never had that before,
We've
Ryan.
never had that chime, Jason. We've never had that. Do I risk it and try to start it, or do we program it?
I think you should try it. Is that
Send
the,
it?
Is that the one that's been programmed?
Yep.
Nothing, right? Okay. We tried a lot of different things, guys. We changed out
The PCM?
the PCM module, which is up underneath the hood.
Wasn't that?
It wasn't that. We actually traded it out from another truck and put a different one in. We've went through every fuse.
We went through every fuse twice. Every harness 2 or 3 times.
We put 4scan. We connected our 4scan unit to it.
Like 87 times.
And we reset every module.
And read every module.
We reloaded the factory as-built data onto our BSM, our BCM body control module.
Yep.
And also our PCM, didn't we?
Yep.
We tried reprogramming keys.
Yep.
We have one key that would not work, right?
Yep.
The key fob would not work. The key fob would not work. So we bought a second key.
Yep.
Tried to reprogram both the keys, thinking that it was an anti-theft issue. So now, guess what? We have 2 keys. And what did we eventually find out about the lock cylinder, Ryan?
And so the other thing we've replaced is we've replaced there's a module over here on the side that sometimes can go bad. We tried that. That wasn't it.
The side of where? On the side of the steering wheel,
column.
right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I can't remember what it's called anymore right now.
Just make something up. What's it called?
It's called a key module.
The key module.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's, okay.
Yeah.
So we replaced that. That didn't do anything.
Nothing.
We've been filming this episode for like
8 weeks.
18 days. I don't even know, it's a lot. But anyway, we've had lots and lots of trouble trying to get this thing started.
We actually had to call in a big gun. Guys, here we go. It's been 2 weeks. We haven't been able to start it. I got my man Jamie, the bearded wizard. He's got a wire run over here to this relay. Go ahead and see if it starts, Jamie. There it is, brother. There it is, Jamie. You bearded wizard. You're a bearded wizard. What do you think of that, Jamie?
Finally done. Going.
Jason, it's running, dude.
Jamie the wizard.
The bearded wizard.
The bearded wizard.
You guys
My
have
man
seen him.
helped us diagnose this, and we found a broken wire.
A broken wire?
Yeah.
Where?
It goes from the inside on the BCM
Oh, yeah.
to our fuse box, actually to a relay.
Holy broken wire, Batman.
So what are we gonna do, Ryan?
Jason is gonna repair that. And you're asking, how? I don't know. That's what Jason does.
All right.
Booyaka! Hey man, we don't have to run that cool wire anymore over the hood. Jamie, what was that for?
Temporary.
Temporary modification. Awesome, guys. She starts.
Look at that.
3 weeks in the making.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
Couldn't have done it without him, that's for sure. What's up, guys? Well, the truck starts. Who's impressed?
I'm impressed.
This guy. Who's got 2 thumbs and is impressed? The cool.
You and me both.
Yeah, that'd be 4 thumbs. The cool part is we couldn't have done it without the bearded wizard, guys. Seriously, Brian at Straight Lines hooked us up with Jamie, who flipping figured this thing out like it was nothing. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I want to shout out to Jeremiah at DQ, or also as we call it, the Lactose Monarch. Appreciate you subscribing.
Wait. Dairy Queen, just so you know.
DQ, yeah, Dairy Queen, the Lactose Monarch. Everybody knows it like that, dog. Anyone that's got kids knows that it's the Lactose Monarch.
Is there anybody who doesn't know about our channel that you've met?
Jamie didn't until about 10 minutes ago.
Well, I love it. Hey, it was a really difficult episode, but we're very thankful to have it running, right?
Yes.
And our keys work that we programmed.
All because of Jamie.
I love it.
So,
well, thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you guys a ton. Remember to subscribe. Should have had an opportunity to do that earlier, and now that'd be great. We were on our way to 1,000. We actually finished up our hours, right?
yes, we hit our hours, guys. So all we need is subs.
Yeah, so when we get those 1,000 subs, we can monetize. And
So if anyone knows any of those Chinese or Russian bots, give us a contact. We could really use y'all's support.
yeah, that's what we're looking for. Bots, come on.
Yes. And on that note, we'll see you next time. Generation!